In this video, I'm doing a quick movie review. When I say quick, I mean a quick one. Follow along. Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Again, I just wanted to do a quick movie review. I just watched this movie and I had to pass it on, at least if for nobody else, my Guatemalan subscribers. Regarding subscribers, I've just reached 1,000 subscribers. It took me 1 year and 3 months. It took me so long, I believe, because I jumped around, I moved subjects. I started in Medellin, Colombia, then I ended up in Vietnam, and then I did Guatemala. Just fell in love with Guatemala. Just fell in love with it. If you watch my videos, then you would know that. And also, I'm in Houston, Texas, so I've done a bunch of videos in Houston too. So I've jumped around a bit. So thank you for those who followed along. Thank you for those who've taken the time to go down and hit subscribe and click that bell to be alerted of any new videos. Again, this is a travel channel, but I touch it a little bit on a lot because obviously I'm unable to travel right now. But again, to the movie. This movie is called Apocalypto. If you have not seen it, you need to watch it. I started it, I think 2 or 3 times and then gave up on it. I said, man, it's moving too slow. And plus, there were subtitles. I kept looking for an English version, but there was no English version. It is, I believe they're speaking in an ancient Mayan dialect. It's not Spanish. So even if you're Spanish, you're not going to be able to pick it up. You have to read a little bit. The first half is a little bit slower than the second half. I will tell you that. I got right to like an hour in before I looked up, and I should have done this, and don't do this. I looked to see what the movie was about because it was steady, but it wasn't that exciting. And you have to read the subtitles too, which normally takes a lot away from movies, but because you can kind of figure out, there's a way to communicate without having to use words. So you get the gist of what the storyline is. But I didn't know at that point, an hour in, I'm like, where's this going? And then I'm like, okay, let me keep on going. And then just as I read it is when things got exciting. So that last, I think it's 2 hours and just over 2 hours. So maybe 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 15 minutes. The second half of the movie, especially, I'm going to say for guys, because there were a couple of tense points in there and a couple of spots where I go, you know how you feel yourself getting tense in the movie? You have to remind yourself to relax. You can feel yourself tensing up. And there was a couple times, too, where I went, I had to look away for a quick second. But let me tell you, this was a good movie. Apocalypto. I cannot tell you what it's about, but it's basically the Mayan people, and I believe they were in what's called now Mexico. But I don't know the history of Mexico and Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Belize, if they were all one back then, and I'm sure they were before the Spanish came. But you have to see this movie. And this is a guy's movie. Yeah, okay. It's a guy's movie. It looks like 88% of my subscribers are guys anyway. So listen, you got to watch this movie. It's called Apocalypto. I think I saw it on Amazon Prime, but I'm sure there's other ways to see it too. It was directed and partially written by Gibson. Not sure what that means, but I think it had 3.5, 4 stars. It's worth watching. It's worth getting yourself through reading of the subtitles. And I'm not a subtitle person either, but it's Father's Day. I was sitting here and I'm like, let me watch a good movie. And I came across a good movie. So Apocalypto, watch it. That's simply as much of the review I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you anything about the storyline because you just need to see it. Don't read the reviews. Just watch the movie based on me telling you need to watch this movie. It's a good movie. And on Father's Day, happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I don't have kids of my own, but I've spent 5 years of my life with 4 amazing kids, and they are truly a blessing to me. I have so many memories when I scan through all the pictures. To all the dads out there, I think the kids more so than anything need your time, as opposed to buying stuff. They want you to be there, and I was there. I've seen more. I've seen swimming. I've seen dance recitals. I've seen T-ball. I've seen Boy Scouts. I've seen volleyball. I've seen basketball. I've seen violin recitals. I've seen school recitals. I've seen plays, anything that had to do with the schools. I'm blessed enough to be able to work from home for the past 5 years too. So I was available to make it to a lot where a lot of parents were not able to, for track and field. If you can't make it there at 3 o'clock on a Thursday, you just can't make it. So I was blessed enough to be able to spend quality time with them. My worst fear is that they don't remember me when I get old, or when they get old, let's say. But anyway, watch this movie. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. It's a great day, and I thank you so much for those who have taken the time to hit subscribe and hit that bell. Much appreciated. Please share if you can too.
Please subscribe and kick the bell.
Please comment and share if you liked the video.
We have a YouTube channel. Like it.